Yo, methodic in my motives, I'm just trying to stay focused and build an empire strong enough to withstand the locusts. I ain't trying to be bogus, but my verse is more potent, and the only way to beat me is to kill me, and you know it. But I'm a forward thinker, more ahead than all my foes is, and the last person this influential went by the name of Moses. Y'all are hereby on notice, my time is here and I'm the coldest. My city raised me for this shit, time to put it on my shoulders, so Chicago stand up. You other cities better know it's over for you now, that second city thing is bullshit. Microphone. We got microphones. What's up, everybody? And welcome back to the Kiona and Kasson Podcast.
If you want. We got microphones.
I'm your host, Adam. I'm here with my brother Osama and my boy Dave.
And hello.
And Stacks.
What up?
And we are back with some new equipment this week, and I gotta say we've been pretty excited about it all week. So
Quasimodo done growed up. That shit from what was that movie?
Mr. Deeds.
Mr. Deeds.
Oh, right.
Yeah, man. So this is it's really nice. It's been a long time coming. We've been like slowly gathering things that we need. And real quick, episode 46. I don't know if I introduced which episode it was.
Episode 46.
46.
Oh yeah.
And welcome back to all the viewers. So one piece at a time. We got these things together, and I know we've been promising it for like 45 weeks.
Oh,
yeah,
probably.
Right? We were like, it's the first episode. We won't have them just yet, but we got them in the tuck. We didn't have them even there.
See, but like MJ, we came back.
Full disclosure, we did have the microphones. We did have the microphones. They were inside of this chest right here.
For a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, but last week I dropped the ball on that. That was me.
No, Adam dropped the ball. He's been doing a lot of the leg work.
Definitely, a lot.
Yeah, I left the stuff at home is what, so I made sure I brought everything today.
Okay.
And we're set. We have audio, and I hope it sounds as good on the camera as it does in these headphones.
Yeah, I'm sure
but we'll find out.
You can listen to it and see how it's going to sound a little bit better.
Live, baby.
I apologize in advance if it's not perfect, but we'll see. We'll get you there.
Bear with us while we get our microphone voices on. We'll get what it's supposed to sound like.
It's got to be low amount of tone. You got to sound like you're trying to seduce the audience.
I don't think it's supposed to touch the mic.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't cut the mic.
Maybe not.
Yeah. Adam will get used to touching things that aren't.
Pause.
The microphone's in his face. I just knew there was going to be a lot of this in this episode. There was nothing I could do about it. It's one, I want to make fun of Adam, but two, there's microphones in all of our faces, so I can't really say anything.
You can't because you have a microphone in your face. I mean, it's a little bit further from your face, but
yeah, I kept mine a little far distant. You keep leaning towards it.
Got to get the projection,
Yes.
Man. Okay, yeah.
But yeah.
What's up? I'm very happy we got mics. I think this is going to be an adjustment just because I think one, we'll learn to not speak over each other a little bit better, right? Because we know that it'll sound like shit if we do.
I think we're gonna get there, and then like the nice thing is, if I want to just like quiet you down, I'll just take the interface and just crank it.
You can literally
you actually have control now.
Yeah, control.
Actual control.
Actually, because before it was just like theoretical.
Because we just talked over them.
I couldn't take control of the show.
It's true
that way, but it's all good.
Yes.
All good.
But yeah, so what have you guys been up to, man? It's what's it, June now? What the fuck?
Yeah,
it wasn't June last time.
Fucking fast.
It'll be officially summer next weekend, I believe, is the turn of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
21st of June is.
I think so.
Yeah, 21st of June.
So maybe it's 2 weeks then.
Summer solstice or whatever.
Honestly, so we had a summer. I don't know if we spoke about this, but we had a summer about 10 years back where it never got out of this type of weather. Like it was. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That's what I was expecting this year. I was like, we're gonna end up with 2 weeks of like nice summer weather, and then it's gonna be like this.
I told one of my boys, I was like, that's probably what's gonna happen. Like, It's just, it doesn't look like it gets warmer during the day, and then at night, like a desert, it drops down to like 50s. And shit.
If anything, we'll have an Indian summer, which is
probably a little bit later.
It'll just be hotter later in the year then, until like October, November.
This makes for dope summer weather because now I can get that little fire pit going.
Yes, but if we drop the rain, then it's perfect.
Yeah, it keeps raining like real randomly.
We need that though because crops are really bad.
But there's mad bugs as a result.
Shout out to the farmers because they need love.
It's
too.
really bad right now.
Yeah,
man.
Produce is going up a lot this summer. If you guys didn't know about that,
I didn't know about it because grocery shopping. As much as I'd like to say I do it, it and do it efficiently. I don't do it very well.
Well, no,
very
so it's
well,
just because I garden now. So it's like I'm growing my own produce.
I'm gonna go ahead and say
because stuff's getting so expensive, you know.
I think
that's
going
just
to
an
dabble
excuse
in
to
that.
raise the price
Yeah.
because it's been raining so much. I don't see how we're like dry. It's
Yeah.
been raining a lot since the beginning.
But
of
it's
the
been
year.
raining in concentrated areas, I think.
But then
that
before that,
too.
it was a lot of
Yeah.
snow and that melted, and I don't understand.
Well, so-
Where's the water
also-
going?
The point is that the last like few years it's been colder until closer to May.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
40,
And
50 degree weather.
When we were younger, the weather used to...
That's not good for crops, you know,
No.
starting that season. You know?
No.
That's
Yeah.
true. The temperature itself is.
So that means like a harvest won't happen until November when it should happen September,
So it pushes everything back.
October or something like
Do
that.
you guys remember when we were younger, like, the weather used to definitely...
You can pick up stacks on the microphones too.
Do you guys remember when it was warmer when we were kids? Like, now it wasn't warmer when we were kids, although it was around this time. I think it was more along the lines of it got warmer at a more appropriate time in the seasons. Like spring was an actual springtime.
That's
I
the thing.
completely agree with you.
There were more defined seasons.
Yeah.
It definitely was.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
like spring and summer are kind of intertwined in this battle between like let's rain and be a little warm, and it's gonna get cold still, but summer's coming.
Yeah, right.
Kind of right, and then fall and winter are basically this big clusterfuck of here's some shitty weather for you, possibly a little warm weather in the middle of it.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all bullshit.
But I feel so right. Yeah, when we were younger, I feel like it's almost like the school year defined the seasons in a way. Like,
Yeah.
That was really that. I think that's the biggest thing.
we
And
had,
you're right.
Like big testing or whatever it was. Call it finals.
Yeah.
In grammar school, whatever. It's like that last like 2 weeks before spring break. You
Yeah.
knew that it was going to be really nice out.
Unless you had a really early spring break, because some people did it like that. And
I feel like private schools had spring break before.
like the end of
Yeah,
March.
they were always off.
public
Like remember, because we went to we were in the neighborhood with people who went to St. Ed's, and then there was Palmer kids who
Right.
were you guys had like, and we were all CPS, and then
Exactly.
they had them, but they
Yeah.
were always like a week before or after us.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
we were more like first, maybe second week of April, where
But,
they
like,
usually did like March.
I
sometime.
feel like we really felt that spring when we like heard our friends outside tossing the ball around. We're
Yeah.
basketball thumping. We're like, oh,
Although with
it's
us,
time
we
to
were
go
pretty
outside,
much
you know?
outside all the time.
true
so-
that.
Yeah, we didn't.
Certain sports weren't played in the winter. Obviously.
Luckily, we grew up in a time where the kids weren't pussies, and like we all went outside, and we got hurt and everything. Nowadays
Maybe
I'll
not
see.
got hurt every day, but we were out every day.
No, we got hurt a lot.
We did. We learned from that.
We all got
Maybe
hurt
not-
a
no,
lot.
We probably didn't right away.
There was a
Now we
sufficient
know
amount of
better.
hurt.
Now we know better.
Yeah.
But then,
Dude, no, think about it. Like, I don't know. I've been to some barbecues lately where the kids are there and the kids will like scrape their knee and the parents are like, oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Like, dude, he's a kid. He's supposed to have holes in his jeans, like where his knees are, right? He's supposed to have scratches where those are at.
Yeah.
Like, that's just the way it's supposed to work. You're
No.
a kid and like,
Yeah, you get hurt.
you're supposed to get fucking hurt so you understand that you don't do that again.
totally.
Right, those scars are a reminder.
Right, man.
Like, oh shit, that happened last time. So
And if
maybe
anything,
not.
what's that saying? Chicks dig guys with scars and shit.
or something like that. Unless
But
you
they just
did
gotta
it
be
some real
like-
stupid way. You got to have a good story.
Noble scars and
Right.
shit. Like, they gotta
Oh,
be,
right.
I got this fucking saving a grandmother from her.
He said noble scars.
Like, you can't be like, oh, I got this fucking, I dropped the glass at a bar and then I went to go pick it up and I'm stupid, so I sliced my whole finger off.
Right. Yeah.
Like I fucking tripped walking, and
That
I
shit
stripped my
happens,
knee,
bro.
It's like
and
no, I actually tossed a car out of the way, and I cut my finger a little.
I had
bit.
superhuman strength for a good 30 seconds.
Like, you ever
Hancock or something
seen Wolverine?
Yeah, well, right, exactly. It was something like that.
That's how I got these scars.
a little something light,
Little scratch right there.
something light.
He's just lucky he can just re-heal himself completely. I got the scars to prove it.
Yeah.
This
How
is
do you
true.
know Wolverine really did what he did, bro?
Maybe he didn't. It was all a dream.
Yeah, but you asked
Yo.
Wolverine.
Yo,
Well, yeah, I mean,
it was all a dream.
Wolverine
I used
didn't
to
say
read
that.
Word Up magazine.
But Wolverine didn't say that.
Salt and pepper and heavy D up in the limousine.
Those
Take
are
your
two
pictures
different
off.
worlds. Those worlds don't exist together. Wolverine probably in Dave's world of Jedis and shit.
Yeah, Wolverine's just bumping Biggie all day.
Can I ask you? Do you think Wolverine fucks up all the Jedis?
No.
Why?
Gee,
He doesn't die
stop
from the
asking me
Jedis.
these questions, man.
This is gonna
Don't
be.
ask
I'm
me
gonna
these questions.
keep thinking of it.
Don't ask me these
The
questions.
Jedis don't kill him.
Jedis are not losing.
So Jedi's
To many
have a blade, right? Whatever this weird light,
called a lightsaber.
fluorescent light they have
Lightsaber.
connected to a handle.
A lightsaber, yes.
Whatever.
If you took the Greek gods,
Okay.
if you took the Greek gods and goddesses of, fucking Olympus, would they beat the Jedis?
I mean, I don't know.
Or the Jedis
You don't know?
they're above
Okay,
gods?
I got a question.
Line them up. Let me just see it
Cyclops
side by
has
side.
exactly
Let
what
me just see both crews side by side. Let me just-
Cyclops
I don't
has
know.
exactly what
Does
Jedi
Mace
have.
Windu, Sam Jackson, Samuel L. Jackson as a Jedi. He was Mace Windu. He will fuck everybody up.
Okay, so
Yeah.
here's
two
the
lightsabers
thing.
at the same time.
Here's the thing. They can only get you when they can get you, right? Unless they're like teleportation.
They also have the Force, though.
But don't they have to develop the Force?
Listen, this is just too convenient. You can't just have no weakness.
No, I hear you, but like,
Okay,
so my
but
thing is like,
I got a question though.
this is already like a character, right? Like I'm not molding this super character to just defeat anything. Like this is already in history. Like it's part of a movie. So it's like,
But even
Okay, so
Superman,
I just
So,
know based off of what I know and what I've seen,
technically,
a Jedi probably won't lose.
technically, Cyclops
that.
and Professor X can fuck all of them up.
I don't know. I know
By
why you would
themselves.
say that, right?
and Magneto.
Professor
Come on,
X.
you ain't got no damn swords anymore.
Right?
Yeah, I
Are they
think-
not made of metal?
Wait, what?
Oh, they must got some like super hyperspace like fucking composite thing that isn't metal.
Titanium bodies or some shit? No, nothing like that. Like, yeah, no. So they have the Force, and they have a lightsaber. Like, you really don't need anything else.
So basically, nobody beats these guys. I'm tired of talking about it on this show, but I
which
just
is
keep
what I
thinking
just
about
said.
Listen,
You probably shouldn't
even
be saying
Superman is weaker around kryptonite. They don't have a kryptonite.
that.
There's no.
So I guess
They're not vulnerable. They have to be
I'm trying
vulnerable.
to think like how there would be. Yeah, let me just marinate.
They're literally
Dude,
gods.
Star
That's what
Wars
you're
is
saying
That statement, no. First of all, second of all, I mean, how the fuck is a movie gay? But anyway,
Listen, not gay like that. Gay like that. People understand, okay?
I hope.
I don't know. People suck nowadays too, that's for
hope.
sure. But
They understand.
But yeah,
Even a gay guy would probably say that Star Wars is gay if it was gay.
God damn it.
oh god. So hey, those
Sadly,
NBA finals, huh?
Sadly losing subs.
Where are those inside? If I weren't to like double down, people would not respect it. You got to double down, and they would understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, you can't be like Kevin Hart. You got to stand behind your words.
No, he stood behind them, but at the same time, they kept like fucking. You got to do more.
I think he was
How
like-
much do you want from me?
Yeah, I don't know.
I get that.
I've got $0. There ain't nothing. Listen,
Hey, I have $0 I can give you.
I've made nothing.
I just
I have nothing.
I just watched Kevin Hart stand up.
We just got microphones 46 weeks
I swear
later.
to God, I've been promising fans this for a while. Like,
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. But we got him. That's all that counts.
What we got to talk about today, man?
I watched Kevin Hart's stand up yesterday, the new one he put on Netflix.
I don't know if I watched that.
It was a little bit. It was funny. I mean, I don't know
Man.
why people hated it so much. It was pretty raunchy.
There was two parts where I thought it just went on for a little too long.
Yeah, the one where he's talking about like where he hides his gun in his house.
Man, that was dreadful, dude.
He started laughing at it and then he couldn't get through it.
It's like I'm trying to laugh with you, but I can't because it's really ain't that funny.
It's like, this is my favorite joke.
Right. I'm like, where's the joke? Like,
It
I
started
mean,
off
no,
funny.
but there were some good parts of it though.
I'll probably watch it. I don't know. I haven't watched some of the stand-up.
I'm not
Lately, the stand-up seems a little bit dry.
Okay. Yeah.
Like all of them.
I've been meaning to go back to that Def Comedy Jam anniversary. I was looking on
Like
Netflix.
they're bringing people back.
No, like I
You
think
can
it was
watch
a year.
You can literally watch Def Comedy Jam on Hulu.
No, this is like a year or two ago they put this out. It was a reunion
I missed
episode.
it.
Oh, I watched
That
the Bernie
Comic
Mac
View?
one the other day.
Yo, that in Comic View,
Yeah,
BET, and then BET Uncut right after for the real ones.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It was a good-
you know.
it was a good time.
If you know,
period
you know.
for TV.
and that's where I'm gonna leave that. Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Speaking of which, I think them two are getting sued
Who?
for Daytona,
Oh, really?
Push and Kanye.
The whole thing?
Are they getting sued from Whitney's camp, or
I don't know if it's for the. I didn't really see like any details on the story. It just said they're getting sued for Daytona. I'm assuming like it could be a number of things. The people who make Rolex,
What?
you know, that's his favorite Rolex, right?
But yeah, Daytona is also a speedway,
Yes, but
a place in Florida.
he also listed what he
I'm
named
sure
it
there's a
after.
lot of other Daytonas.
He also said what he named it after. You know,
Yeah,
Everyone-
it doesn't say Rolex Daytona.
just saying-
It says Daytona.
I'm just saying it could be a number of things because
I don't think
everybody
it's
wants
I
the
don't
money.
see. I don't see that really going too far though.
Maybe
He
not.
He didn't
Unless
mention
it's-
the actual brand. It was just the branded item. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it could be like even sample issues. I don't know, like, you know, he's been having his share of problems getting samples cleared and stuff. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. It could be a number of things,
Yeah,
but
did you watch the Kanye and Letterman thing?
no, not
Oh,
yet.
I did.
You
So
watched
I
it?
started it last night. I didn't finish it yet.
I'm not interested in hearing Kanye speak, man.
You know what, man? No. So I feel like okay. So definitely that, right? But
That for sure.
I'm not gonna say no to that. Like, yes, I agree with
Does
that.
he se-
I
does he
thought
seem
that it
ingenuine?
was pretty. Yeah, it did to me a little bit. Yeah, because like,
Ingenuine or genuine?
oh, excuse me, genuine.
Oh, I thought
I'm sorry,
I
yeah.
assume it to be ingenuine.
I get you.
Kanye speech always.
I get
but
you.
yeah.
I don't know. I just
Reasonable.
felt like this was just a little bit different. I felt like his laugh was a little bit condescending throughout the whole thing throughout the portion I've seen.
Like
so
forced?
far. Yeah.
Like Kawhi Leonard type of laugh. Just
Yeah, just like I'm not really engaged, but I'm gonna laugh kind of because I'm on TV and I gotta do this. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
like gotta come off as like I'm being
So I'm
genuine.
just like I don't like that. But what he was actually saying and the stuff he's talking about, he just sounds more clear, and like he gets to the point now.
Okay.
When before I think there's just a lot of fluff, you know.
I think that I honestly would have rather seen him go on Joe Rogan because I think Joe Rogan would have asked better questions.
That's just too different.
No, I get it, but
Show.
we would have got better questions. I think Letterman has to remain.
I wouldn't
within a
say
certain-
better. I just say different. I love how Letterman interviews,
But he
people,
has to-
especially how he handled Kanye.
But he
At least
has
so
to
far.
remain within
Yeah.
a certain pocket
I get that
because
I get
it's
that.
Netflix.
I get
It's there's some big money backing it.
No, I
he
totally
tries to.
agree.
He has a demographic that is a specific thing that he's trying to remain like. Not he has a wide range, but he's trying to keep it, I guess, somewhat family oriented. Joe Rogan's on YouTube. He's not governed really, right? He does his own show.
Yeah.
They chill out. They smoke. They do whatever they do on that show.
Yeah.
I think that he would have asked him some questions that were more off the cuff, and I think during that he would have probably gotten a little bit more. If you kind of blindside Kanye, I think, and he probably would have done that. In my opinion, I think you would have got more candid answers from Kanye because he was, oh shit, I wasn't expecting that. And there you go, some stuttering and him saying something he didn't mean to say or didn't want to say.
So that kind of happened though with Letterman. Did you watch the whole thing?
No, I haven't. I'm not intending really to watch
Oh,
it.
okay. All right.
But I
would
may.
I would say just give it a shot.
I think he's just.
I was very much against it, and I was just like you. I had the same idea about that. You know, I'm not too interested in what he has to say anymore.
he did the what was like
I don't know.
Charlemagne
I just started
interview,
watching
right?
because I know that Letterman is a great, you know, he's a great person to interview. You know, or he interviews well rather. But yeah,
He did that interview with Charlemagne, right? Is that who-
Yeah, I didn't watch much of that either.
wait, who Letterman or
No,
Kanye.
Oh, I don't know about that.
He did.
It was like right after he had like his little breakdown. It was like I don't know what 3-4 months ago now, not that much.
Was he? I don't really want to get too much into Kanye, but I mean, maybe I'll watch it. It'll probably be up there for.
I would say just check it out.
Maybe I'll check it out, but
Definitely.
it's going to be a while before I decide to. That's for sure. Just not like interested in really hearing him speak.
I just
I feel like it's all a rollout for him always.
There's a segment where it's Letterman trying on a bunch of like Yeezy wear and like gear. Not just
Oh yeah,
his
he
shoes,
like
but like
he dressed him right.
his wardrobe.
Yeah,
Letterman was killing it though.
I hate that
Very good.
fucking wardrobe
Man.
line or whatever the fuck you want to call
So
it.
what he was showing, it's definitely not as flashy and out there as it was when it first debuted.
well, it wasn't
But it's-
flashy at
but
all.
it's
back
also
then.
mad
It was
Well, so I
expensive
guess,
to
yeah,
buy.
it was just like
it was like
you
ripped
know,
clothing
like,
and
yeah,
like
It's mad expensive,
Yeah.
dude.
I get that.
I don't want something that looks like I didn't buy it. Like, I found it.
I mean, it's not for.
I found this. I'm gonna put
This
this
is for
sweater
people
on.
Village discount outlet.
that buy, high fashion.
Dave, where'd you get those pants? They don't fit.
Right though, like they're $400 Japanese cotton jeans, but they're tight as like spandex. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get that.
No, I'm good. I don't want
Right.
to.
I mean, not that I want.
I don't
I'm
wanna-
saying, like
I
that's
don't-
the type of things that people are checking for.
I don't want a laundry day sweater
Yeah, right.
for $400.
Yeah.
Oh, these are my laundry drawers.
Like you're buying it and it looks worn.
Like that's what my Kanye outfit looks like. The outfit I wear because there's nothing left.
Like, why is there potato salad? Like
These are like
Yo,
It's like a
the end of
stain.
the last things you got in your drawer for laundry, yo, that's a fucked up ass. You'd be like, ah, shit, these socks don't match. But one's an ankle sock, one's a fucking like a tube sock.
No, man.
One's got a hole at the big toe.
Right.
The other one's got the other one's 10 years old, but you haven't found the other match. But for some reason, you've kept it.
and then of course you
Right?
got the shoes
Yeah.
on you used to mow the lawn.
I would say it's not so much homeless clothing anymore. It's like,
because it looked a lot like that.
it looks something like I would buy.
It looked like the basketball shorts I've used to paint in 3 different houses, so they got different colors on them, right?
Totally.
But I've also continued to hoop in
And
them.
there's cuts in them. Like,
Yeah, man.
yeah.
What else does it look like? I mean, it looks like it's like the last shirt you remember, like, or the first shirt you remember buying, like, when you left your mom's house, and it's got holes, but you don't want to let go of it.
Yep.
And
It's
it
like-
smells, but you're like, oh, it's clean. It's just the last shirt I wear.
It's in that
That's-
it's in that 20% of your closet that you don't use those clothes ever.
Yeah, can we talk about why you don't throw away those shirts?
I don't know.
Like, well, I don't need these shirts. And honestly, I always say, oh, they're just shirts I wear under like work uniform shit, right? And I'm like, okay, that's a good excuse, but I don't even wear them.
Yeah, right.
Like, I'm like, oh, it's laundry time because I don't fuck with these.
If I stop fitting them because I'm getting fatter, then I leave them in there just in case. Just in case I
It's
like
motivation
get
to
back in
not
shape.
be fat.
Like, damn, this shirt looked ugly on me. Like
No,
I
I
bought
get
this
that.
for a reason. It looked better then.
Yo, laundry day
I
sucks.
know that game.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always
Fuck
said
that
that
game.
when I had a laundry, like a laundry room in the house, that I wouldn't ever,
have your
have
laundry
laundry. Like it would always be caught up. That's a fucking lie. I never want to walk to the basement, right? I never want to like start doing things because I'll be like, ah, fuck this. I got work in the morning. I'm just going to sleep.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yes.
That's a little rant. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I mean,
Please.
hey,
Please. By all means.
I hated going to the laundromat and doing 9 loads of laundry. And when I'm at home, I hate doing 1 load of laundry at a time. So there's really no good middle ground.
Right. Yeah, I could do all of them at once, and that's cool. But then I got to fold everything at once, and that
Yeah.
sucks.
I really dread folding.
Yeah.
Folding's the worst, dude. But if you leave it in dude, I'm going through it right now. 2 loads, we just stuffed it in one little hamper and then left it overnight. Everything's wrinkled, dude. Everything's fucking
Yeah.
wrinkled. It's terrible.
It is the worst.
Well, that's why I have so many fucking shirts, is because like I would want to wait 2-3 weeks before I go do laundry. It's a lot of shit to lug. It's like you just
Dude, you got the
time-consuming.
laundry. You got a fucking washing machine right outside
you
your door.
really don't
No,
have
no.
anything to complain about.
No, now. Yes,
Oh.
I'm talking about before. And now I'm still too lazy. I do maybe like 2 loads a week.
How terrible is a
No.
laundromat?
I was there last night.
Oh,
Or yesterday.
it's the worst.
For work. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the worst, dude. The people you encounter at the laundromat besides yourself are hilarious.
I don't know, man. So
Real grimy
living
ass
in
people.
Ravenswood.
But then you got to think about it. You're like,
it was like cats our age, honestly.
just like, fuck, my life
There was really
sucks.
there was no older people in there. Everyone was pretty, happy. And
Everybody's like, I live in a fucking apartment that doesn't have a laundry unit, and I have to go here.
so we have laundry. It's just I live in a big complex, so it's like there's so many people there.
Competition.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like,
It's so
dude,
hard to catch.
You got to compete. Like, I got a laundry.
You know what I'm saying.
Like some Seinfeld shit.
There's
This is-
one open. You can't back into a fucking, or you can't pull into a spot. You got to back into a spot. That's one of the best.
You know what?
Seinfeld is a great
That's
fucking
actually
show.
a pretty good debate.
And I would say that you
is.
can't pull into it when it's one spot, one car length.
If it's one car
I get
length,
that.
right, and
I
there's
get
somebody there, I don't know.
Because you have
In
to
the
pull it out and then back into it again. Like, you can't do that.
Yeah, that's a whole fuck up, right? There's no way to pull into it. You knew what you were doing because where are you going?
Exactly.
He pulled into it almost to the point where he was gonna hop the curb.
Right.
For those who don't understand what we're talking about, there's the show called Seinfeld. It was on in the mid '90s.
You might have heard of it.
For
I'm
those
not
of you
sure.
born in the late 90s.
Right. If you don't know about Seinfeld,
Yeah.
I don't know if you know about us, really. Right? Like how I don't know if you
How
found
does Seinfeld define us?
well, because I watched a lot of Seinfeld.
I watched a lot.
Listen, I
I
don't
did
know.
too.
The reasoning that still stands. Fuck it.
I get
They're
it.
gonna listen.
It's because
I get it.
this show.
Listen to my stance. No, either way, Seinfeld's
because this show is also about nothing.
it really
That's
is
why.
about nothing.
That is very true.
You know?
So it's influenced a lot of shit,
proud of
actually.
it,
Yeah.
Well, because look at all the TV shows on right now. Nothing is about anything.
Yeah, it's not really appealing.
And even when
Life
they
is
try to
about
make it-
nothing right now.
Even when they try to
Definitely
make it about something, it's just not anything that I care about. So it's
Oh, but let's go back to that parking episode because we could jump off and they'll be like, what the fuck were they talking about?
So right.
right.
Yeah.
So in Seinfeld, right, there's an episode where there's a debate because Jerry, the main character, Jerry Seinfeld, that is, was
if
having,
you didn't know.
if you didn't know, was having a fight party, and I almost said fight party.
Nope.
Nope, that's not what that
Not
is.
that.
Nope, not that.
You don't want a fart fight.
Fart fight.
Please continue.
But anyway, he was throwing it, and so his boy was coming to find a parking, and another one of his guys, and basically one was backing into a single parking spot, and the other one saw it and was pulling in, and then the whole episode, which is already about nothing, was about them arguing why you couldn't do one or the other. Go watch it; you'll
But
appreciate
then
it.
the whole neighborhood got involved. The officers were disputing and having debates.
Yeah, it was basically
The whole thing.
Yeah, it was split right down the middle. That's enough about that episode. Go check it out. Comment later. Let me know what you think.
Yeah.
I just had to record something so I didn't want to forget during editing. You know, fart fight.
Fart fight. There's a fight. What is it? A fight party?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fight party.
Yeah.
Yes.
We fight farty. Real farty like.
Friday nights fart fights where we get
I'll dust your ass.
Hey, I'll dust your ass.
I'll fucking dust your ass in a fight party.
I was like, yo, it's about to go down.
Dude, those old farts were gonna fart.
about to get dusted.
Two old
fight.
guys just fighting in the fish market.
Come on, dude. Those videos online where they show the old dudes just going at it, but the punches literally nothing happens but like
Yes.
a land,
Soft
and then
as
the
pillows.
inertia of him, which is
Dude,
very
yo,
little,
for real.
will send the other guy back, but 3 feet slowly into the ground,
Yep.
right? And then the other guy will fall down for some reason too.
It's always a slow fall.
Then they're just
Like,
rolling on the ground trying to figure out how. Who's,
Think about how much energy it takes for that old man to throw that punch. You know, he's probably exhausted.
dude,
like,
if I'm an old man,
I can't even do it.
if I'm an old man, I'm not gonna. I'm
You're not being
farting.
fight
Man,
party?
what is the deal,
You're
yo?
not-
This is on the mind.
I'm
You're
not
being
fighting.
fight party right
Why? Because I kind of put it at. Think about life as like a Street Fighter game, right? And above you is your lifeline.
Nah,
I think as you get older, it's at that red point. You're like, dude, the more energy you're putting out, you're like, oh shit,
G.
I just took some years off my life
G.
just because of you, asshole.
Yeah,
Because our fight party,
that's all.
I had to
Can't be
dust
getting-
your ass
Mm-hmm.
on
Can't
the
be getting
dead
all party
lows.
with that fight.
We're bringing it back. We're bringing it way back.
Having a fight party on the dead lows.
Wow.
On the-
I'm finna dust your ass.
It's a whole bunch.
Just
right
gave
there.
getting dusted a whole new meaning. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. So anyway,
Yeah. So,
BB's like, I'm like, what you doing? Dusting? Oh, you want to go, motherfucker?
like that happens today, like during the party.
That would be fucking hilarious.
I would suggest that you don't do that. Let her dust. Like, why would you interrupt it?
Because now the meaning has changed.
It
It's
has.
now do you want to? We can go fist.
Sam now feels threatened.
That was another part in Kevin Hart's
Do you
stand-up.
want to catch this fade? Is what that means.
Look, in Kevin Hart's stand-up, he's talking about how he was asleep and he loves his dog, but his dog took a shit in the house while he was asleep, and he got up and saw it, and he went back to sleep. He's like, I'll just get this later, right? And his wife gets up,
Oh.
and she's like, "Oh my god, the dog shit in the house!" And he's like, "Oh no, what the fuck?" He's like, "You want me?" He's like, "You want me to?" He's like, "You want me to come clean it up?" And she's like, "No, I'll do it on my priority." He's like, "Exactly."
That reminds me of a story. Oh, you were there. Do you remember when we? Oh shit. Do you remember when we went to the Dominican Republic, which I'm never going to after all of what's going on?
Let me tell you something. These
Oh,
tickets get any cheaper. I'm about to go.
I am
No.
not going. They're only getting
They're
cheaper
cheap for a
because
reason.
people are dying.
It's okay.
Well, no, it's just really bad over there. Yeah,
Oh, they're just,
I don't want to make too much fun about that or poke. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the tourists in the resorts.
Oh, okay, okay. okay.
Did you hear about that?
No.
There's some tourists
I
that
didn't.
are. I'm just.
I just meant in general.
But when we were
Yeah.
there last, right?
Right.
2015, we went. Do you remember when we were going back to the room? It was really late. Me, you, BB, and we were walking into the room, and BB stepped on. Man, I felt so bad. Was it a dead cockroach or was it a live cockroach? She stepped on it, and right in
Yeah.
front of the room. Like,
I do remember this.
do you remember? She's like, ah! Like, it just reminded me of that. I don't know why I told that story, and I'm sorry, babe, but it was fucking like, it was so, like, I felt really bad, but like, I couldn't help but laugh. We were drunk. I couldn't help but laugh.
Yeah.
Adam was laughing, I'm sure of it.
No,
We all felt bad. It was a dead cockroach on the bottom of her foot.
But it could have been worse. Could have been a live cockroach.
That would have been worse because you're not killing that. You're just going to step on it, realizing it, and it's just going to fucking dart away.
Totally.
Cockroach is going to die.
And then you're left with that feeling like it's crawling all over you after that. Then.
Luckily, we didn't spend much time in the rooms. That's why I think I'd be okay in Dominican right now. I'm not going to be spending time in the room. I'm going to be at the fucking open bar getting smashed.
I'm trying to go.
No, dying. So no.
I'm trying to go somewhere like honestly, I would like to take a trip to somewhere in the Caribbean. I like the Caribbean.
I want to cruise next.
Which I believe the Dominican is in the Caribbean.
I think so.
I mean, like the Bahamas.
So I think my island getaway would probably be Bora Bora or Bali. Or Bali.
Those are ideal, but those are the most expensive joints.
Yeah.
That's worth it though.
So Bora Bora is like fucking
Bora Bora's
$10 grand for like a few days.
Screensaver, dude. It's ridiculous.
That's the only way I see it.
It's like a Windows screensaver, like
I just
Windows
like,
2000 or something. Like
I'm right there.
Yo, the parents and their cousins and shit are going to St. Lucia in December.
Oh, that's also beautiful.
Are they?
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
I was like, yo, that's my birthday month, so like, are you gonna buy me a ticket? Like,
Yeah.
go along with you.
That trip?
That's true, actually. Because
Why would you do that to yourself?
You're right.
The parents are one thing, but
you're not.
No offense to everybody else, but I'm not going nowhere with none of y'all.
I mean, you don't have to necessarily be with the family all the time, though.
I wouldn't be.
A good place to break away
the
from.
traveling part.
Do your
the
thing.
traveling part. Would
Oh, I get that.
Wait,
right.
who's going from Texas?
Yeah.
Oh, no, those are cool. Those people I fuck with.
I think
Everybody I fuck with.
there might be other
I just
people,
wouldn't
I'm
want
not
to fuck
sure.
with. No. I just mean I don't want to fuck with you while we're traveling because there's not many people I would like to travel with.
Yeah.
Yo, traveling is an inconvenience for everybody that's around you, even if they're not traveling.
This is true, and even if you're like the happiest person, you're cranky when you're traveling.
Yeah.
It's just
Dude.
how it is.
Can you come pick me up or drop me off at the airport? I will, but don't expect me to not have attitude about such things.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta go to the airport to get you from a fucking vacation?
Like, dog, you know they got Uber now, right? Like, why?
Oh, that's my shit. I'm like, yo, I don't want to come pick you up,
No.
but I will definitely send an Uber to your house right now.
Like it's there.
Car service, son.
It's already there.
That's it.
I called it.
Have fun.
I'd be like, yo.
Love you, motherfucker.
Driver's gonna help you.
Yo, driver,
Like-
pick up some chocolates. They may be hungry on the way to the airport.
Shit,
Why don't you swing by here first, you know? And
I will gladly spend $100 to send you a place that I don't have to drive you to.
He said, "Why don't you swing by here first, real quick?"
That's it. Yo, no lie.
You can bring him back here, but like just stop here first. You know.
Fuck all that. But it's cool. But traveling,
I hop into Uber
traveling
on the way there.
Traveling, you have to travel with people you can travel with. Like,
right.
there's got to be people you can live with, right?
Right.
I could travel with Adam, I know, because we live together and we can just deal with each other, right? There's certain people, my family, we just know, but like you have to deal with them because you're family.
I get
But
it.
anybody else, like it starts to get really, really hairy. You're like, you suck.
Yeah.
Like I know you can have tendencies to suck, so that would be more concentrated in this 4-day span of life together.
Like even on our way to the Dominican and back, you know, all of us traveling.
Oh, it was like, God damn, every one of you sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I don't want to see any of you after this for a week.
We almost missed our connecting flight.
Oh, we had to run. That was the worst, and I didn't know how bad it was until they were like, I'm like walking.
They're like, yo, last
like,
call, we're about to close these motherfucking doors on you. Better get your ass here.
Real, yeah. Like,
when me and Vivi were in the Bahamas and I broke my foot, right? We got to the airport. We got to the airport so early that we had like a couple hours to just sit outside the terminal. Then we got checked in and we went to the terminal. We sat down, right? And dude, for a few minutes, we didn't realize how close we cut it. Like we were like, "Where's the fucking flight at?" And she's like, Vivi walks over there, and dude, they were this close from shutting the doors. We were at the airport like 5 hours early, and we almost missed our flight.
That's fucked, man.
Yeah, it's real fucked up.
I'm running with a fucking broke foot. Like, God damn. Well, I didn't know it was broke back then. Like, but the Bahamas, I just thought it like really hurt it.
No, right.
I come back, and now I gotta, screw in my foot.
You got to worry about those waves in the sand, you know.
Oh yeah.
Be getting you.
No, the sand rolls. Be careful of
Whatever,
sand
they look
rolls.
like waves, you know.
They're not waves, they're sand rolls. If you ever go to
makes a
these
wavy
tropical
motion.
places, you are familiar with the fact that they have where the water is because the tide is so, I don't know.
Sand wavy.
It's yeah. I don't know how to describe it. It's moody like a motherfucker, right? It's got like its period a lot. Right?
Okay.
Right? So
Oh god.
Sure.
well, I mean,
That
And
is
it's year round. The tide just fucking fluctuates. Like, no, got you, not coming back. Right? Oh, came back, got you. But anyway, that's what happens to the sand. It becomes very wavy, fucker. But in a way that it's like very compacted. And what happened is I took a step in the wrong way. My weight shifted, and I got what they call a Jones fracture in my left foot. No, it's a Jones fracture. There was no compound fracture. That would fucking suck.
Yeah.
Either way, you've gone to these tropical places. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
There's a little, the more you know, the more you grow, motherfucker.
Sam's hot takes.
Hot takes.
There we go. The more you know.
Not to be confused with hot cakes, which are pancakes, correct?
Yeah.
And pancakes are cool, but they're not that great.
Yeah.
Pancakes can be good, but you gotta eat them right away, yo.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You can't not eat. You gotta eat pancakes when they come to the table. Pour that syrup, do your thing, and eat them, right? Because they get soggy, they get whatever. I'm more of a French toast waffle kind of guy.
Thank you for tuning in to KKPFM, where we talk about nothing. Thank you for joining.
Well, this is one of those episodes where we got to compact the time schedule. We all got things we have to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, when we're going to talk about nothing, we're really going to talk about nothing.
Just literally
and there's nothing more to talk about other than the fact that pancakes are inferior to waffles and then probably French toast. I don't know
agree.
which one I like more.
I agree. Pancakes can get the fuck up out of here as long as
You you're a pancake guy more?
Over waffles? No.
Okay.
Yeah,
never.
I would say pancakes over waffles personally.
Really?
I feel like waffles are too airy, and there's not enough. So yeah,
if you're at the right place,
chicken and waffles.
Well, of course, chicken and waffles.
That changes the whole game. That's a different meal.
I guess I like a more dense waffle.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm with you. Have you ever been to?
And usually people make them more airy. That's why it just feels like I'm just eating.
Just a lot of dough.
Yeah, I don't know.
Have you ever been to Roscoe's?
It's not a meal,
Roscoe's chicken.
Pancakes are a meal.
Have you?
Yeah.
Dave?
I've never been to Roscoe's.
Okay. Well, I'm just asking because everybody, it's like, I guess it's a touristy thing when you go there. So when I went to LA and we went there, the chicken was good. The waffles were soggy as shit.
I'm sure.
Terrible. So there's a happy medium with everything. So
Although I went to this place in Arizona, it's called Lola's Chicken and Waffles. Fire.
Really? There is some good chicken and waffles. I think I can't make fried chicken well, but I'm pretty sure I can make a waffle well.
I mean,
right?
You just get a waffle iron and it just does it for you, It's not that hard.
Listen here, dick.
Yeah.
Just letting you know, man. They have tools for all these things.
You ever seen that episode of The Office when Michael... I'm trying to get better on this mic, so give me a second.
You're good.
But did you ever see the episode of The Office
Right.
when Michael burnt his foot with the waffle iron?
Oh yes.
He was like,
Yeah.
In the morning, I set my alarm. Or at night, before I go to bed, I put my waffle iron with bacon on it, right? So when I set my alarm in the morning, I plug it in, and then I wake up to bacon in the morning. He's like, it's delicious, it's good for me, it smells nice, right? And then he was like, this morning, I woke up and I put my feet on the ground, and he fucking grilled his foot. All because of this motherfucker's waffle iron.
Yeah. He really wanted his bacon in the morning. He just fucked that up.
He said it's good for him. It smells nice.
Yeah. It smells nice.
I mean,
that's not too much of a reason to make
right. You could just go to your kitchen, dumbass.
That's all.
I'll say delicious foods are, they equal happiness to some people in some degree. I love food, So
yeah,
I would go ahead and say it's good for him. Happiness is good.
Our tangents have gone. We haven't talked about enough.
Yeah.
No, we pretty much tangented into another tangent of Farty fights. So, have you guys been following the finals?
So yeah.
Do you think Toronto is gonna close it out?
I think it's closed out.
3-1.
Hey, but if KD is coming
they
back,
look defeat. Well, so okay. How about this?
It might change the game a little bit.
KD will account for either 20 to 30 points on average. I'm thinking, the next couple games if he plays.
Because Clay is out too right now, isn't he?
Right.
They said Clay will be back.
So
if you're bringing both of these guys in, it's going to change.
Wait, Clay was out 2 games, right?
Because that's another 40 points easy.
Yeah. Yeah, he was out the last 2.
I don't think the Warriors go down without a fight. Still probably 6.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
If they go 4-1, that's crazy.
Raptors look great.
But they do have great playoff
Raptors have been
experience
playing
like this.
great.
KD's calf, right?
I don't know exactly.
Because it looked like he's icing his Achilles.
Yeah, that's what I saw. But so I saw him in the locker room.
But he
was
wouldn't be able to walk.
high fiving everybody. So he had the ice pack on the back of his leg.
He wouldn't be able to walk if it was his Achilles.
Right.
He'd be on crutches.
No. Yeah, because you can't
be
put
on
pressure
crutches
on
or in
that.
a
You can't
wheelchair.
put pressure on that.
Yeah.
So it probably is a calf thing. But
Lower calf.
Yeah, because it looks really
it was
low. Where
low.
he's icing. I'm like, yo, that's.
Yeah.
Right.
They were like, oh, I'm never going to question somebody that says they're injured ever.
It could be like a weird sprain or something. I don't know. Like,
Yeah,
could be a number of things.
but the way they questioned the way he came up, like, oh, it looked like he was just like, oh shit.
Well, also,
just got
I mean,
injured.
you don't want to, risk getting, further injured because he might be leaving next season.
Oh,
Or
yeah,
he
for
is
sure.
leaving next season.
Yeah,
just not good.
I mean, but you had the chance to win
You're
a third
gonna mess with
championship.
your chances. Of,
but if he comes in here and he makes the big of an impact
Where
to
do
do
you
that,
think, where do you
that's
think
cool.
he's going if he leaves?
Knicks, man.
He's dude, that's stupid. He's not going to win anything with the Knicks.
I think the only way he goes to the Knicks is if there's like, it's got to be the perfect storm. You got to have Kyrie there. You got to have Zion there. You got to have pieces.
Yeah,
because he's used to being in a winning environment. Now.
What did the Knicks get in the draft or the lottery?
They were number 3, I think.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But it depends,
I don't
man.
see Williamson going past number one.
You think
Like, he's
LeBron's
getting picked
leaving
number one?
Lakers?
Yeah, he should.
Where's he going?
Okay, so maybe not then. He probably won't.
This is going to be an interesting offseason.
Or he'll probably get traded during the season.
Here's my bigger question: do you think that Kawhi would leave if they win a championship?
Yeah.
You think he would leave?
I think because he started with the Spurs, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he was with that foundation, and they were so close as a team. Like they're like a family.
I mean,
but he
I
started
feel like
building
he
the
wants to build that here in Toronto, though.
I think I
Did you
would
see-
like to see him stay.
Did you see the way
I would.
they asked him a
Of course.
question? They were
Like,
like,
come on,
build that franchise.
Stay. Like it's
Build that
respectable. You don't have to like. You can stay there, keep building, and make like. I get it. Toronto probably isn't ideal weather. It's cold as fuck. But in the off season is when you guys leave and you do your thing.
I would
You
say
don't
that too. It doesn't
have-
really matter which city you're
Where
in.
do you where you're at? As long as it's successful, the culture's not. Dude, Toronto has probably one of the iller cultures.
But he doesn't-
in the NBA in terms of fan base and like just the way their whole organization.
He
is
just
run.
doesn't seem excited to be there. Like they asked him a question.
He doesn't seem excited about anything.
This is true. But they said, okay, so you saw the impact that it made when you won a ring with the Spurs. What do you think that's going to mean for the city of Toronto? And he's like, I don't know. So you'd have to ask one of the people on the street. Like,
No, yeah, I saw that.
I don't know.
But I saw him. He in an interview recently. He was talking about. Dude, he just doesn't have facial expressions. He just talks.
I don't know.
Like
I feel
this,
like
and it
that
looks
speaks
my
a
mouth
lot to he just plays the game. He's not trying to be anything else.
Yeah.
and that's key.
You
That's
know?
key. But I wonder if that makes.
Like, why does he have to have a personality?
Why does he have to leave, dude? Like I'm just saying.
I get
why,
that too.
Why
Yeah,
would he have to
right.
leave?
That's-
If
well, that's what we're
basketball is
talking
the only thing that matters, and he's trying to win, you're winning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you come back with the situation the way it is? You're probably only gonna clip up a little bit more.
Maybe he's on a private mission. Like, the more cities I can win a ring in, that's my.
Nah, I think, dude, the fact that he came there and they're in the finals in the first year and
I
they're
agree.
probably gonna win is a testament to his legacy already.
Yeah, but I don't think Toronto is where he wanted to go.
Right.
He was forced there. So he might, like, okay, I'm making the best of the situation
Yeah, I mean,
right
that
now.
was a real bitter situation when
Yeah.
it first started, man.
Yeah, he didn't want to leave San Antonio.
No, he did.
But
he left
he
because
made that work though.
It's
He
because
did.
how they acted towards him with his injury.
I don't know, man. Like
That's what he says. He said that, like, I mean, basically, like, I guess they didn't treat him, or they didn't trust him enough. He said.
Okay.
And I think that's big. And when they and the fact that Toronto's trusted him with his time management and his injuries and everything like that, that they're definitely. I think there's more reasons for him to stay than not.
I just don't think he's going to. You may be right, but I don't think he's going to.
Time will tell.
Yeah.
But this is a perfect segue into what I wanted to talk about. I think that I'm going to just start it. Do you think Beyonce's a jealous woman?
I think after the.
what's the context in that?
Okay, so they
The game?
at the game, I forget one of the Warriors owners or whatever, his wife was speaking across Beyonce to Jay-Z, and they have this picture of J and B, like, and her face is just like, and he's just like no, like, in the tagline is like, it's gonna be a long ride home, but it's like every time every time a woman talks to him, she's like, I'm mad jealous, right?
Well, you got to remember their past, and she's
She
probably
be talking to mad dudes at these games too. There's pictures of that.
So, and this isn't to So yeah.
Either get over it or stop, or
Do you
let me
know
be.
that she had an attitude about it, or like?
You could definitely tell.
Well, her publicist
Well,
released
do
a
we
statement.
know this though?
You saw that?
What do you say?
Her publicist was like, "Oh,
What'd she say?
listen, we hate like when certain things happen too, and there's always going to be some kind of conflict, but we don't like the Beehive necessarily to like, instigate it.
They definitely the Beehive was threatening.
They pushed the agenda on that.
Like life threatening
Oh my
shit
God,
to
man.
that girl. She like deleted
That's
her Instagram and shit.
ridiculous, dude.
Yo, the Beehive is fucked up. Like,
They are.
It's weird.
yo, the
That's
Beehive,
so
Beehive
weird.
ever comes for you, you best to run. Like that
That's so weird.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's just different.
Yeah,
Sorry.
like dude, where the artist doesn't give a fuck that much. What are you doing?
It's music.
What are you doing?
It's
I
music.
don't know. Yeah. And I don't know why Beyonce should care anyways. Like, I'm sure there's constantly people trying to talk to him when they're out.
True.
Dude, he's Jay-Z and she's fucking Beyonce.
I'm
What
saying
the-
though,
And
like how
this
does,
man
how
is
does
a
he feel
billionaire
when people
now.
are talking to her then? Like, I mean, he
he's
doesn't
mad
have
jealous.
to.
But I guess as long as he can deal with it.
He's got $1 billion. Can we just rest on that for a second? Because like,
He is a billionaire.
that was
The
also on my list
fuck?
to talk about.
He's
That's
a billionaire.
another segue to the next topic, which is Jay-Z is a motherfucking. Well, Jay-Z's
Drug-
probably been a billionaire for quite some time.
he was a
right?
drug dealer turned fucking like businessman. Well, turned rapper turned businessman.
Yeah.
turns philanthropist,
Entrepreneur.
Yeah.
entrepreneur. Like, yo,
Yeah.
good. Jay-Z is a dope success story, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
But like, he's had $1 billion, right?
He's probably had it for
He's
a
had
while.
$1 billion. His books had to catch up to the $1 billion, right?
Yeah.
You know, no
right.
shade,
No,
but
right.
damn, that's a lot of money.
Gee, seriously though. Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're 100% correct. He definitely had money. Or he had that $1 billion mark first.
Yeah.
Because is the $1 billion now his net worth?
No, they said they
That's
broke
a
it
good
down
question.
into different assets and
Right, yeah,
businesses and rap and what's liquid and what's
Okay.
yeah. They broke it down, and
Dude.
rap was like I think a very small portion.
Like 70
believe
million.
that.
Like 70 million was from rap. And you're talking about
and that's a small portion, yeah.
and you're talking about
Right.
the most successful catalog probably in the game,
Gee,
and probably the biggest tours in the game, and you're still only netting 70 from that.
$1 billion is a lot of millions of dollars.
That's a lot of millions. It's a lot more than 70 million. It's about 930 short of that.
Yo,
It's ridiculous.
yo,
I just want one. Like,
that
give me one.
that made me.
Dude, if you could give me $1
uncomfortable.
billion, I'd be super happy.
$1 million.
Of course,
I got you. I'm fine. Like, I'm gonna quit my job.
you wouldn't have to do anything.
I wouldn't do not a damn motherfucking thing.
Why would you have to? You just gotta make.
I
your
get
money work
22
for
kookaroos.
you.
You know?
You just gotta make your money work for you.
How many kookaroos you got? You got no kookaroos, motherfucker.
You need to invest your ass off.
He's made
Yeah.
$100 million off Duce. Yo,
Yeah.
how much?
I believe that.
Yo, I wonder, like,
Yeah.
you don't like to talk about. I don't know, like that's crazy. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
What else? Is
Idol,
broken down
$100
to?
million.
Okay.
Sports and entertainment, Rock Nation, 75.
Title's $100 million.
Ownership of the
Like, it makes
master.
that-
Yeah, because he partnered with Sprint.
That's wild.
Yep.
They say ownership of the Masters recordings and some of his biggest hits, numerous investments, including a large stake in Uber, and of course, an impressive collection of homes and valuable art to decorate with them. They don't say how much he's put from rap. I don't know why I won't break that down, but either way,
Yeah, it's
crazy.
obscene, man. Whatever it was. I was like, God bless him.
Big ass cribs and shit. Go Jay, man. Big up to
Most
you,
definitely.
motherfucker.
Most
Yeah.
definitely.
Yo,
That man deserves.
inspiration.
I mean, he even kind of gave Nas that, spirit to kind of get out there into the
The
world, to
Businessman
invest,
business.
Yeah.
to
Nas
invest,
is
and make
about
his
to
own
be
companies and whatnot.
Yeah.
Nas is on his way too.
yeah, yeah,
Nas is on his way to being that guy too with that money wise. So
definitely.
that's what's up, man.
Excuse me, I don't want to say that Jay-Z inspired Nas because I don't want to talk for Nas, obviously. But
No, but I get what you're saying. Yo,
I mean, yeah.
I know we're getting to that point where we have to cut it, but I want to talk about like that Jim Jones album and how fucking dope that is, and how, if
I still
you
listen
need to
to it.
visit that.
Yeah,
Have you
yeah.
have you got?
I have. I've listened to it. I've listened to some with you and some just in general. But
I know we spoke about it probably last week,
We
and,
did.
but
Yeah,
like it's
briefly.
really a great album, man. Really great.
I was not expecting you guys to like that as much.
Oh, I like
or
Jim
anybody,
Jones.
I
I like
guess.
Jim
yeah.
Jones, but no,
Well,
people-
sure.
A lot of people are really speaking highly of it, and it really deserves it.
I definitely
You know?
respect him as a person for sure.
Yeah,
I
fuck
think
with
he's
that.
yeah.
I fuck
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah. And of course, I mean,
I don't know.
Dipset for life.
right.
What
yeah.
other? There wasn't too much.
Dipset?
Dipset.
There wasn't too much music that came out this week, though.
No.
There was things, but nothing I cared about.
Yo.
No, nothing crazy.
And I was blowing y'all up about it, but gee.
Oh yeah.
So I know. So yeah, Zoo by Denzel Curry came out May 31st this year. So I'm late on this, but Man. God, I am just stuck on that album right now.
I downloaded it, but I haven't come across anything.
Yo, so it is straight 90s Southern, just hip hop rap. Like, my man goes in. Production is crazy. Like, it is just summer music, yo.
Okay.
You guys.
Yeah.
We got microphones.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear that new Drake and Chris Brown?
Huh?
You hear that Drake and Chris Brown?
No, I haven't.
No.
I haven't. I'll probably get that. Listen today. I got some.
It's only one track
before this barbecue.
No, I haven't heard it yet. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool. Whatever. It's like it's a real poppy song. I feel like
Okay.
whatever pop culture means.
I guess I would expect that.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get. Oh, you just pushed that.
Did I did that?
Yes.
Yeah, it's fine. If anything, it brought in the camera view.
We'll be all right.
All right.
We just zoomed out a second.
We got microphones.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, sorry. I'm just excited about our microphones.
Yes.
You might hear.
I was gonna
talk
start
a
this
little bit in
completely
our little
differently.
Silky smooth voices, you know.
You want to give you the alternate intro? Because I was planning this.
What?
I was like, mic check,
Hands.
mic check,
Hands.
mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. You heard what I said. Mic check, mic check,
We get the same mic
check, mic check, mic check, mic check. We got microphones.
Yeah, yeah.
That was
Word.
how I was gonna start it. If I didn't start it with the other,
For the 1-2.
yeah, for the 1-2 count, but really 1-2-3
For the 3-1-2.
for 3-1-2.
So wait, now
7-7-3.
Oh, can we personalize our microphones? I'm gonna put like some stickers on my shit.
Do what you gotta do.
I got them old school lowrider stickers.
Hey, the homies.
Hell yeah!
I hated that, man. I could not do that.
They be doing Indian burns.
I was watching that yesterday.
That's good.
They had nunchucks.
And Killer got the wrath, yo.
Killer got the wrath of them nunchucks, man. Half baked little action for y'all.
Killer, B.
They killed. He's like, y'all two smoking entirely too much weed.
He's like, hey, guy, did you kill my dog? I believe him, yo.
That story about the dog, though, like his life story.
I think it was more complex than that.
Killer was born to a 3-legged bitch. Oh man! All right, let's stop deciding movie lines too much because we can go a little further down this rabbit hole.
Too far.
I mean, that's all I really have to talk about.
Yeah.
Not that we talked about anything.
We talked about a few
we got
things, but the
microphones.
biggest
We had to
thing
pop
is-
back up.
This is the biggest thing today.
That is.
It's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
You know.
So thank you, Slaughterhouse, for giving us that.
It is.
Fair use, fair use.
Fair use, please. But yeah.
I didn't do this yet, but opposite shout out to Glenn.
Opposite shout out to
Not
Glenn.
Not that there's a particular reason.
Is this thing on?
I heard from him a little bit earlier this week.
Opposite shout out to Glenn. Yeah. Opposite shout out to Glenn.
Sorry, Glenn. We'll cut a couple of those.
We
maybe.
love you. I'm not cutting any of them. When Sam says
And not a damn
when
one.
Sam says we're going to cut something, or when Dave says we're going to cut something, just know
It's probably
they
not.
don't have the possibility.
We don't.
I'm going to cut things.
That's why I said
Yes.
Adam has done a lot of the labor.
Adam
So
edits.
we didn't blame any of this on him.
No.
We just didn't have
I'm
everything.
just saying,
No,
like,
we're talking about
we're not
you said
cutting
you
that.
felt
That's all
you-
I really meant.
I got you, but I'm just saying earlier you had talked about how you didn't, how you felt dropped the ball, and the ball was not dropped. Somebody caught it, but it just had to be given
I'm just
back
saying,
the next week.
45 would have been nice to open up with microphones.
I'm
but
there with you.
Perhaps you don't like this analogy. Perhaps
No.
lamb and tuna fish.
No, it's okay. It works. Yes, it works. Yes, it's good.
So, well, yes, considering we're in America. Anyways,
It's been a goofy podcast.
yeah.
good.
Thank you all for tuning into our first episode with Mike's. I'm not even going to call it episode 46.
Yeah,
but
it's not
it's
even-
episode
It's not even
number
episode
one of Mike.
46. This has been Farty Fighty.
The rebirth.
Episode 46.
Fight party,
Fight
party.
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 Either
Fighty
way,
party.
It's the fight party.
Yes.
It's farting for a fight.
Because remember, we'll dust your ass.
I get dusted.
Man,
Anyways.
that was a real event. That happened.
So thank you guys again. We appreciate it. Check us
you
out.
all.
Actually, we're on iHeartRadio now.
Oh, yeah, right.
We're iHeart people.
iHeart
So check us out on iHeartRadio.
So we really are KKPFM. Thank you for tuning in.
And thank you once again.
Holla back.
We'll see you again.
We'll see you
Same
soon.
time, same place.
Make sure
Next
you tune
week.
in. Make sure you like, subscribe, all of that. We gonna see you soon.
And slide them panties to the side.
That's not how you talk. Later, y'all.
Yeah, peace.